Advancing early childhood education as a recognized profession in Vermont. First of all, what is a profession? According to research by early childhood education leader and author Stacy Goffin, a profession has 1. A well-defined, distinct purpose, 2. Specialized knowledge and skills, and 3. Systems and structures for preparation, accountable practice, and field-wide leadership. You may already consider yourself a professional. You may be excellent at what you do, but early childhood education is a fragmented field. Advancing as a recognized profession leads to clarity and cohesion in the field, community understanding and respect, better preparation for public and private investment, and opportunity for better compensation. Advancing as a profession takes time. Here in Vermont, we've been building toward this for years. In 2018 and 2019, the Vermont Association for the Education of Young Children, or Vermont AEYC, launched Chapter 1 of a workforce engagement project asking early childhood educators across the state, what is the will to advance as a recognized profession? Overwhelming support prompted Vermont AEYC to continue the work. Vermont AEYC is now in Chapter 2 of our workforce-led initiative to advance early childhood education as a recognized profession. We are building on what we learned in Chapter 1. That includes our workforce motto for this project: do nothing about us without us. With that in mind, this project is structured to be led by a diverse representation of the workforce and inclusive of all voices within the workforce. Vermont's initiative is structured to be workforce-led. A task force is made up of members who represent the roles, settings, and regions of Vermont's early childhood education workforce. The task force leads the effort to discuss recommendations and writes discussion drafts to present to the workforce for feedback. Regional facilitators hold conversations throughout the state to gather members of the workforce in groups to talk about the task force's recommendations. Members of the early childhood education workforce read the task force's discussion drafts, host and attend regional conversations, and complete surveys as we go through each step. The ongoing participation of the workforce is critical to the accuracy and success of this project. A resource team of funders, leaders of stakeholder agencies, organizations and networks, and consultants makes sure the initiative to advance has the funding it needs to succeed and is reaching all possible stakeholders. Vermont AEYC is an affiliate of the National Association for the Education of Young Children, or NAEYC. At the national level, NAEYC's Power to the Profession initiative is a national collaboration to define the early childhood profession by establishing a unifying framework for career pathways, knowledge, and competencies, qualifications, standards, and compensation. So, we start with the Power to the Profession framework. The goal of Vermont's task force is to answer, to what extent might Vermont's early childhood education workforce choose to align with this national framework? The task force studies each piece of the framework. After deliberation, they create a discussion draft to present to the Vermont workforce. The workforce discusses the draft in facilitated regional conversations and offers feedback through surveys. The task force incorporates this workforce feedback into a consensus document and begins with the next piece of the framework. As a state affiliate of NAEYC, Vermont AEYC's initiative can provide valuable feedback to national leaders while taking steps to eliminate fragmentation, increase cohesion, and advance early childhood education as a recognized profession in Vermont.